Hello again. It is Ghost, and it is time for team number 4 out of 32 for the NFL, whatever we're calling this. Just early season review, depth chart. Look at just see how teams progressing. What my individual thoughts are on it. So take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, and this was requested, so thank you very much for the comment and the request. And I'm sorry it took a little bit longer, but it is this one and the Tampa one were the first ones I did. So I said like the next day, and I know it's been a few days, but I hope you enjoy it. So we're gonna go through these a little quicker, and yeah, if you want yours or your team talked about right away, comment it. If you want an opinion on anything sports related, just comment it, and I'll do it as long as it's nothing insane. And even if it's just as long as I can like actually talk about it, like go for it. So we got in the draft at number 7 overall, we got Josh Allen out of Kentucky. This is great. Everybody loves him. Everybody was saying what a great pick. What a great guy. So the Jaguars have a good defense. I know they've lost some guys and whatever, but their defense just always seems to be there. He'll be a great fit, and he'll be exciting, because when you're like a guy that's like really hyped like this and stuff, it's kind of cool to go into a situation where, yeah, the Jags may not be like world beaters right now, maybe, but what you do have is a lot of other really good guys on defense around you, so it's not like all on you, and it's not like shit, you gotta get like all these sacks right away. So the pressure's off a little bit, and you can just come into your own better. You got Jawan Taylor, tackle out of Florida. Super. You got Josh Oliver, tight end, San Jose State. Good. Quincy Williams, linebacker, Murray State. That's a good one. I like that one. You got Raquel Armstead, running back out of Temple. I saw this guy play. Kind of surprised he went so late. I mean, I'm glad he went, because you'll see like highlights of like, a game from Temple, or like, you even watch it and you're like, ooh, as cool as all these guys are, I don't know if I'm going to see any of them. So cool. Like, I'm glad he got drafted and all that. Gardner Minshew, quarterback, Washington State. Oh, you gotta love the mustache, man. I almost wish that he would, just get the starting role right away. Fucking go for it. Yeah, that'd be all. I would love that. Just to go from like, but like they'd have to have Washington State's offense, right? So you go from Jacksonville being like run, either first down or punt, to just like every single play is a pass. I would love that. So for your quarterbacks, you got Nick Foles and Gardner Minshew. I want to say it right. Yeah, that's solid, man, honestly. I think Gardner is good as a backup. And, he might develop. Who knows? I mean, he was like one of those guys who like literally was like in a pass-only situation. So he had huge numbers. He had an awesome mustache, which is, I'm sure, why he had to get drafted. But, I don't think that's a terrible backup, honestly. Like, and any guy who can sling it around, and like he was in the Pac-12. It's not like he was in some Division III school who like was just on fire all the time. Like he's playing USC, he's playing Oregon, ASU, UCLA. So I mean, like, yeah, it's not like the SEC maybe as far as defenses, but it's not like you're playing against scrubs either. So for whatever that's worth, and Nick Foles, obviously Super Bowl winning quarterback. That's a lot. Both those guys, well, I mean, who knows about Minshew, but, the quarterback situation is an improvement for Jacksonville. Got Leonard Fournette, and then you got Raquel Armstead, Alfred Blue. So, we know what Fournette can do. He's good, but injury prone for sure. Drafted him last year in fantasy, was a little disappointed with what went on. But who cares about that, right? There's just a little useless tidbit of information for everybody. Raquel Armstead, obviously the rookie. You got Alfred Blue. That's okay. It's not as good, I think, but, Receivers, you got D.D. Westbrook, Chris Conley, Marquise Lee, Terrell Pryor. I don't think that he's on their team anymore. Is he on the Redskins? Am I crazy? I have no idea, honestly. This is a depth chart. It's supposed to be from this year. Who knows, honestly. Sorry. And then you got DJ Chark and Keelan Cole. So, a lot of receivers that are good. But, like, I don't know if any of them are great. I don't think it. Me, personally, I don't think any of them are great. But, and, you know, if they could stay healthy, they're definitely serviceable. And they're definitely not, like, terrible. So, the problem is just, like, you know, one or two guys go down, and then it's just like, boom. That's a serious fucking problem. Got Jeff Swain, Josh Taylor. You know, you got some good tight ends on this team. So the offense looks improved, especially because I don't know the status of Marquise Lee, but I know that he should be back, right? You know, because he got hurt early. You know, you got DD, you got DJ. Like, you know what? Keelan Cole did good last year. I think the offense is improved, and that's what they needed to do. Then you look at the defense, and this is where it's, you know, you got Yannick Ngakoue, Marcel Darius, Arbery Jones, Calais Campbell, Dayton Jones, Taven Bryan, Josh Allen. Fuck, man. And that's just the defensive linemen. I named like 6 or 7, but damn, there are some big names. And it's like, you know, you look at all these guys, they're good, man. They're stacked defensive line. You look at the linebackers, you got Quincy Williams, Ramick Wilson, Miles Jack. You got some good linebackers. Nothing crazy. Like, Miles Jack is good, but it looks a little weak. Then you got Jalen Ramsey, AJ Bouye, DJ Hayden, Trey Herndon. Excuse me. At corners, you know, corners are fine. That's not a problem. DJ Hayden is serviceable for sure. And it looks like he's either 3rd or 4th on this. It's not important. But, yeah, no, the corners are fine. Then you got Ronnie Harrison. You know, fine. And then Gerard Wilson, Cody Davis, CJ Revis, Andrew Whittingward. The safeties, yeah, I don't really know. Their safeties are a problem, and I would say, yeah, their safeties are a problem, man. That's really not great. I don't know a ton about all these guys. You know, like, I don't know Josh Robinson's, you know, life story, but the safeties don't look great, man. They really don't. But, you know, if you have great corners, you don't need, you know, super dominant safeties at the same time. Kind of helps you. So, we'll see. And then let's get on to the schedule. We got the schedule here. Ken Long at home. You can even go like, well, 1 win, 2 wins, and a lot, you know, like, whatever. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you this. You should just know. It's kind of common sense, but it's okay. Got the Chiefs 0-1. Sorry. At the Texans 0-2. Home against the Titans 1-2. And here we go. At Denver 2-2. At Carolina 3-2. Saints 3-3. At the Bengals 4-3. Jets 5-3. Texans, remember they lost earlier on the road. Here at home 6-3. Ho-ho! At the Colts, 6-4. At the Titans, 6-6. Wait, I'm sorry, 6-5. See, I'm not counting along. I need you guys' help. Ugh. All right. So we got the Bucks here. 7-5. Chargers, 7-6. Raiders, just kidding, 8-6. Falcons 8-7. Colts 9-7. We'll give it to them. 9-7 for the Jacksonville Jaguars, fighting for a playoff spot. that division's really weird, man. All I know is the Titans-Jags games have been unwatchable. My brother loves the Jaguars to death. I watch a lot of the games with him. And oh my god, those Jaguars-Texan games... Jaguars-Titans games are brutal. And by brutal, I mean just terrible entertainment. But, let's look at some of the teams I think they're not going to beat. I don't think they'll beat the Chiefs right off the bat in in Jacksonville. I don't know. That's a tough ask. I have them splitting, I think, with the Texans and the Colts. And the Titans. I think I just have them splitting. I think that kind of makes sense. The division's, for me at least, tough to call, especially with apparently Andrew Luck really not doing much for a long time. Like since May or some shit. So, yeah, who knows, man. Saints, I don't think they'll beat. I just think the Saints look awesome, and if you have bad safeties and one of your corners gets beat, Drew Brees is just going to be like, boop. Chargers, I don't think so. But you know what the cool thing with them is? Like, a lot of these games I'm saying, Chargers, Saints, Chiefs, they're all in Jacksonville. So, you know what? At least you're at home and you give yourself a chance. You know, you go 2-1 against those three teams. That's pretty much a fucking win in my books, man. And you split with your division, and then you look at some of the teams I think they'll win. I hate to say it, but the Raiders, maybe the Bucks, the Jets, the Bengals, the Panthers, the Broncos. You know, that's a bunch just rattled off right there. And all their offense has to do is just be okay. Like, it doesn't even have to be great. So, you know, Jacksonville, I think you have a chance to win the division. I think you have a better chance of fighting for a wild card spot. But I think you'll be a lot better, and I think you guys made some good choices. So, good job, Jacksonville. Till the next one.